ready. Are you ready? Okay. Good afternoon, this is Felicia Mellish of Channel 4 Island News, reporting live from Waikiki Beach, directly in front of the statue of Duke Kahanamoku. Standing behind me, to my right, is a young woman who claims to be the reincarnation of Pele, the famous Hawaiian goddess of the volcano. The weather today is perfect for this event, and I see that curious tourists are continuing to assemble, apparently, after the word got out of the impressive spectacle of Pele's first volcanic demonstration. All in good fun, of course. So, I will now attempt to work my way back to Pele here, and get an interview with the lady who is generating all of this excitement. Excuse me. Excuse me. I am Felicia Mellish of Channel 4 Island News, and may I ask your name?
I am Pele, the goddess of the volcano.
Yes. Of course. But what name do you go by when you're not Pele, the goddess of the volcano?
I am Pele, the goddess of the volcano.
I mean, when you go home, take off your costume and sit down and relax following an exciting day like this. What do you call yourself? What do your friends call you?
Pele, the goddess of the volcano.
Ah. Okay. It looks like we are not going to get a different answer from her. There is a young man standing next to her, with a fire extinguisher next to him. Not standing too close, obviously. He appears to be her assistant. I'll see if we can get a few words from him. Can I get a few words from you, young man? What is your name?
My name is Joey.
Hello, Joey. Are you associated with Pele there, the goddess of the volcano?
Yeah, she's my cousin.
Your cousin? Well then, can you tell us what her name is?
Her name is Sally Unfreed, but she kind of changed it.
Well, it's good to find out she has a real name. We wouldn't want to learn that you believe you are some sort of minor cousin, god, to the great Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of the volcano. So how did you two cousins come together to create this clever little event?
Sally was reborn as the goddess Pele after I was thrown into a volcano pit by some crazy lady.
I see. Well, okay. I notice you are holding a fire extinguisher there. Are you expecting another eruption from the goddess of the volcano, also known as Sally Unfreed?
Yeah, but she doesn't call them eruptions.
She doesn't? What does she call them?
She calls them interruptions.
Interruptions?
Yeah, interruptions. And they kind of happen when she gets angry. Very, very angry. They are really cool to watch, too.
I bet they are. And the crowd and my TV audience are anticipating another one of those cool interruption. So what makes her get very, very angry? It can't be a large tourist crowd like this, or she wouldn't be standing here on Waikiki Beach. Right, Cousin Joey? And there certainly aren't any volcano pits for you to be thrown in to make her angry. Or does that part of the show come later? Little Cousin Joey of Sally Unfreed.
I don't know. I'll have to wait and see.
I can tell you that this has turned into a slightly bigger event than what we usually get during the day on the beach here in Honolulu. And we would certainly not miss bringing it to you live. But personally, this reporter prefers Hawaii's traditional staged and sponsored events. The Hawaiian Tourism Authority does not generally approve of these random, amateurish, unsanctioned events. They are keenly aware of the chaos now happening in the streets of other cities in America today, and they wish to keep these beautiful islands free from that sort of thing. So, it is my prediction that the goddess of the volcano and her little cousin Joey are, themselves, soon about to be interrupted. But not with volcanic flames, but with a little public nuisance ticket.
This is little cousin Joey speaking to you, again. And this is the continuing story of Woody and Sally. Or, should I say, the story of Woody and the Hawaiian goddess. Hey lady. We still haven't figured out what to call the detective agency now. Boy, he is part of it, and so will I be someday. Hopefully. I think for the time being, Woody is going to leave the name the same, because he hasn't quite figured out what to do with Sally yet. I mean the goddess. Hey lady. He is kind of in a little panic about all of it right now. Option.
You poor man. Please, take this money.
Thank you.
And you too, you poor man. Please take this.
Thank you. The god Yo loves you.
Could you please take our picture? This is our first visit to Hawaii. Thank you. You are a very nice man.
You are welcome.
Isn't he a nice Hawaiian man, Bob? Doesn't he remind you of that big, fat Hawaiian detective on Hawaii 5-0?
What books do you buy, Detective Woody?
Well, let me see here. I bought Hawaiian God and Goddesses. The origins of the Hawaiian goddess Pele. Pele, Hawaii's most famous goddess. The myth of Pele in Hawaiian culture. And the principles of accounting.
The principles of accounting?
The goddess Pele used to do our books. Do you know anything about bookkeeping, Bulky?
Yes, I do. Detective Woody. Do not lend them to your friends.
I never did much bookkeeping until Sally showed up. And before her was that rich father, Rudolph Beckman. And then the Honolulu Police Department. The only book I never wanted to have was a checkbook. They always caused me trouble. Here, Bulky, maybe you can do something with this.
The principles of accounting. A very useful book, I am sure. The god, Io, loves you.
Oh, by the way, that TV lady isn't really Bernie.
This is Channel 4's Felicia Mellish reporting to you from Waikiki Beach, Honolulu, Hawaii.
That was just one of my hallucinations that I have every once in a while. That's because some crazy lady gave me a drug right before she kidnapped me and threw me into a volcano pit. For a kid, I've got a lot of experience in kidnapping and drugs and stuff. But for now, everything is actually pretty okay, I guess. Except with Woody and Sally's dad.
The Hawaiian Tourism Authority does not generally approve of these random, amateurish, unsanctioned events. They are keenly aware of the chaos now happening in the streets of other cities in America today, and they wish to keep these beautiful islands free from that sort of thing. So, it is my prediction that the goddess of the volcano and her little cousin Joey are, themselves, soon about to be interrupted, but not with volcanic flames, but with a little public nuisance ticket. This is Channel 4's
this is
Felicia
unbelievable.
Mellish reporting to you from Waikiki Beach, Honolulu,
I've seen enough.
Hawaii.
Those two are coming back home, one way or another. Get on the phone and buy 2 plane tickets to Honolulu. We're leaving tomorrow.
We can't force Sally to come back with us, George. She is an adult now.
She sure doesn't look like one there on the TV. Well then, we'll bring your son home, but not before I have a stay with my daughter. And those hippie friends of hers too. It's obvious that they've been shooting her up with narcotics, but we'll actually need to protect little Joey and bring him home.
Okay. But Joey would never do any drugs. I am almost certain of that. He is safe. Sally. And that detective associate of hers will keep him out of harm's way. We really shouldn't be worrying.
You shouldn't? What was that about with Joey saying some crazy lady gave him drugs and threw him into a volcano pit?
That was just a fun little prank that Joey cooked up for the TV people and those tourists. He's always had a big imagination. You know how Joey was. God bless him.
Yes. And I know how Sally was too.
America's classic thrillers
That isn't Sally Humphrey. Her mother would be ashamed if she was still alive. Buy those tickets. We're flying out in the morning.
You used to go with her? Forget that.
Oh, Professor, do ghosts leave footprints?
The adventures of America's favorite young detectives come to television.
Follow that ghost.
The Hardy Boys' Nancy Drew Mysteries.
Were you really thrown into a volcano fire pit by some crazy lady?
Yeah.
I told you that was true.
You didn't tell me that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You may have thought it, but you didn't say it.
I thought it. And then I said it.
Were you really kidnapped too?
Yeah. That really happened.
Were you scared?
Nah. She shot me up with some drug, and it ended up being sort of cool.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm pretty much a big authority on kidnapping right now, and I plan to use my experience in my detective work.
Detective work?
You bet. Detective work.
But aren't you that lady's assistant?
Yeah, that too. But I'm also a detective.
Wow.
It was a hard-fought battle, but the forces of good have prevailed. Once again, I have protected the Earth from the scourge of the lowlifes and hideous monsters that inhabit the planets of those lesser advanced civilizations. And I did it with my courage, my skills, and my super advanced laser space gun. Across the universe, they will know and remember my name. My name is Space Girl. Thank you.
Let's hear it for the Mililani Middle School Drama Club and their original production of Space Girl. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks to our star, Rita Murphy, for her fine performance. And also, special thanks to her dad, whose generous financial contribution made this amateur middle school production possible. Now, I know you all will want to stick around for our next act. The up-and-coming comedian and mime performer, Max Burdane, who will introduce you to the wonderful, entertaining world of mime.
Where's my ride? Well, I'm not worried. I have my advanced laser space gun. Besides, no one can scare me. I am Space Girl. You're not my ride. So, what do you two weirdos want?
What are your duties, being the assistant to the goddess of the volcano? Do you wash her feet?
That's a dumb thing to ask.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. They do that for queens and goddesses. I read it in the Bible.
So, do you polish her boots?
Well, not yet. I haven't been doing this for very long.
Would it be okay if we hung out with you?
Sure, that would be okay. The volcano goddess and me will be heading back to her house in a few minutes. You both can drive out there with Sally and me. I mean Pele, the volcano goddess.
Cool.
Those two detectives do not ask us about what went on at Canaloa's rally.
Probably because no one could identify us being there. Saw Lord Joy, but they still don't know who he was. The detectives knew it was Ken and not me who committed those murders. So when that sleazy con man ended up dead, it was no big surprise to anyone.
They never asked about that crazy lazy Eleanor either.
No one is ever gonna find her, and no one is ever gonna believe what happened to her. I still don't know if Joy really believes it either.
Miss Eleanor was very dedicated to her son there, Mr. Woody.
You could say that again.
Miss Eleanor was very dedicated to her son there, Woody. Have you ever thought about finding a wife and getting married, Mr. Jackson?
Yes, I did, Boki. So I didn't. How about you, Boki? Did you ever think you could meet a girl you'll be happy with?
I already have Detective Jackson many times.
I'll get this. The Woody and Sally detective agency, Woody Jackson speaking.
And Bucky too.
And Boki too. What's that? Yes, the volcano goddess Pele. She works here too. I mean, with Sally Humphrey. Or as Sally Humphrey. Or Sally Humphrey is a volcano goddess. Temporarily, we hope. No, I didn't see the newscast. She shot fire from a spear and it attracted a tourist crowd? Are you sure? You can't believe everything you see on TV, you know. What about that moon landing?
That was fake, Mr. Woody.
Could you please call back a little later after I have a conversation with the volcano goddess? I mean, Sally, Detective Sally Humphrey. I hope she's still Sally Humphrey. The Woody and Sally Detective Agency, Woodrow Jackson speaking. Yes, that was her. No, she's a licensed private detective. And she just played the Hawaiian volcano goddess for the TV audiences. You might want to check out a few books about Pele at your local library or bookstore. There's a lot of them around. Yeah, it probably was a real fire. I don't know what an unreal fire looks like. Are you sure it wasn't just aluminum foil or something? Do you have any other business matters with our agency that you wish to discuss? Oh no.
Bucky is not here.
What are your Sally Detective Agency? Yeah, that's right. Sally Humphrey and Pele, the goddess of the volcano. You want what? You want our records on Sally Humphrey and Pele, the goddess of the volcano? I'm sorry, those records are not available. They were lost in the flood. That's right, many years ago. How many years? What, have you heard of Noah's Ark? I'm not answering at this time. I'm sure glad we don't have a TV.
And now, no telephone. How are we going to get business, Mr. Woody?
Well, we're just gonna have to find our business some other way for now. We'll get it off the street.
Move it.
Do not try any funny stuff, or I make you regret it.
Are you an Nazi? If I had my laser space gun, I'd put a big hole right through your head. You smell like horse manure.
Go around, you dumb cow.
So what's his problem? Besides being blind. Hey Fatso, don't you see that school bus?
The driver is getting out of the car.
Is she cool? Or what? But she's not as cool as Space Girl when she has her super advanced laser space gun.
Go around here.
This sure is a cool house. Does it belong to the volcano goddess?
Yeah, I'm just visiting right now. Boyd, the new detective for the Woody and Sally Detective Agency, lives right behind her. I don't know where Woody lives. I think he might live in a hotel room downtown.
The Woody and Sally Detective Agency?
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the name of our detective agency.
I like that name.
That's a nice barbecue grill. Do you cook for the volcano goddess?
Well, we kind of split the cooking chores.
You sure got a great view. And this is a cool deck for a barbecue, I bet.
Yeah, but we had to put the grill out in the front yard. You know, because of the wood and stuff. Are you hungry? We can cook you up a meal while you're here.
Yeah.
We can do that first thing.
Cool.
Okay, coming up. Hamburgers and roasted chicken. Finger looking good. Done. The Pele way.
So, what is this? The big bad kidnapper's hideout?
That's right.
So, did you steal this, too?
Yes, we did.
We got in a fire sale.
A fire sale. How about that airplane? Did that come with it?
Yes, it did. I bet you think you can fly an airplane.
I only know how to fly spaceships.
First I will go in here and make a very important phone call. Your new home will be over there. Spaceship Girl.
I really got to say that I kind of like this part of things. You know, with Pele, the volcano goddess, and the fire and stuff. I'm also glad that I got friends now who can see it too. Because, like I said, I was never quite sure if it was all for real.
I am going to call him back later.
How much ransom money did you ask for?
$1 million.
A million dollars. Hey, between you and that Nazi there, it's a wonder anyone understands a word you say. Hey, do you even know my name?
Your name is Spaceship Girl. Your father's name is Thomas Murphy, and he understood every word I say. And they also found your super advanced laser space gun in the parking area.
I got 2 of those. You know, one is for backup. That's the one I'm going to use to put a hole through your head.
We will take you to your room now.
Can I see the horses first? You got to have horses around here. How else do you get to smell that way?
No, horses.
You mean 9. No horses. Boy, how did you ever manage to talk to each other and plan out my kidnapping? Now I know why you asked for $1 million. you would never be able to get any other number out of your mouths. Hey stutter man, say $29.97. Never mind. I'll say it for you. $29.97. That's how much you're worth. If you ask me, not just for one of you. That's for the both of you. $29.97. Yeah, that's about right. I'm worth $1 million. By the way,
Just keep walking. Funny girl.
I'm not being funny. You're the one being funny. Yeah, you're the funny man. Do you want to learn a real funny Nazi joke? Funny Nazi?
Yes, I do.
What do you call a pissed off German?
Asauer, Kraut. This way, please. Here, this is for you.
P.U. Horse manure.
Okay, honey, that's enough.
Doesn't the volcano god dislike hamburgers?
No, but she sure does like chicken, and fish, and gourds and breadfruit. Pele also likes boy with bananas, and pig's meat, too.
That's right.
We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin from Channel 4, Island News.
Hello, this is Felicia Mellish, reporting for Channel 4, Island News. I am standing in the parking lot of the Honolulu Amateur Performance Arts Center, where a young girl, Rita Murphy, was last seen. She apparently had been waiting for a ride to show up, but when they did, all they found was a prop that she had used in a show at the center. Some in the Honolulu Police Department suspect she may have been kidnapped. This is a picture of the 12-year-old Rita Murphy, taken as she performed in the role of Space Girl, the savior of the universe, written and performed by the drama club of the Miliano Middle School. If you have seen the young girl in this picture, please report this information to the Honolulu Police Department. It has been speculated that she may have been kidnapped because Rita is the daughter of the well-known and wealthy commercial real estate developer, Thomas Murphy. But we do not have any further details on a possible kidnapping. It has been reported that Mr. Murphy had a small performance in the show, which he helped finance. Once again, please be on the lookout for Rita Murphy, who at the time of her disappearance was wearing her costume, Space Girl, the savior of the universe. If you have seen her, please report this information to the Honolulu Police Department. This is Felicia Mellish reporting for Channel 4 Island News.
We return
Wow.
you to our
I saw
regular
her.
programming.
She was in that
progress.
Jeep back at the intersection. The one that made Pele so angry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Do you think we should report that to the police then?
Do not call the police. That would make Pele very angry.
I guess we're not calling the police then. But I'm a detective for the Woody and Sally Detective Agency, and we can investigate this better than the police can. That's what Woody would say.
Yeah? But don't you think we're going to need some more clues? Or something?
I guess we do. More clues would help a lot. For sure.
I saw the license plate number.
No, you didn't. You just saying that because you want to be some sort of junior private detective.
No, I saw it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. The school bus blocked your view.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
I saw it. The license number was 1F2037.
And a jury weigh the facts.
Cool.
Now, come on, Joe. I want to get the facts for you.
I'll get
but
that.
You gotta help me.
Pele doesn't like to answer the phone.
Give me the gun.
Pele,
Trust me.
the goddess of the volcano, does not talk on a telephone.
The unfreed residence. Cousin Joey speaking. Oh, hello. Mom. You want to meet me? Where? And Cousin Sally, too?
I was talking to someone inside the Honolulu Police Department. There's been a kidnapping involving the daughter of a local wealthy businessman. I've got her name. You're going to have to do the investigation of this, Loki. I got my hands full with the Sally Haley business.
I don't have a lot of experience in detective work yet, Mr. Woody.
Yes, experience is essential, even in the detective business, Loki, but just not necessary.
Okay. What is kidnapped girl's name? Did you write it down for me?
I didn't need to write it down. I got a good memory. I took one of those memory courses from what's his name? Let me think. The girl's name was Rita Murray.
Rita Murray.
No, wait. Lisa Murray, that's it.
Lisa Murray.
Yes, Lisa Murray. No, wait. It was Lisa Dave Murray.
Lisa McMurray.
That's right.
The same last name as that actor on TV.
Yeah, that's right. I learned to use visual association with my memory of names. Fred McMurray. That's right. That's what I remember. McMurray.
Oh no. Here they come. They're probably going to ruin everything.
Joey, what have you been doing here in Hawaii all this time? And why do we have to find out about it on the national TV news? This nonsense ends now. You're coming home with us tonight.
Oh, Ma, do I have to?
And Sally, your father wants to have a few words with you.
The name of Pele, the goddess of the volcano's father, is Kona Hoa Mani. You are not an Hawaiian god. I do not have words with impostures.
You're all probably wondering if this is for real, or just another one of my hallucinations. Or maybe, just some wishful thinking on my part. Well, you're just going to have to stick around for the next part of the story to find out. But, if this is for real, then me and the volcano goddess are in big trouble. That's for sure. Meanwhile, my two new detective friends went to visit her Japanese uncle, who lives in a submarine. No kidding, he actually lives in a submarine. They think he might be able to help in our investigation of the kidnapped girl. Somehow. So, there is a lot more to come, because our investigation is just beginning. So, like I said, stick around for the next part. It's going to be real exciting, and loads of fun, too. Because there is no telling who my cousin, Pele, the goddess of the volcano, gets angry.